Hello and welcome back to Fitness, Sickness and Our Complex Lives. I hope you all managed to watch the last video I put out, the history of my mental health part 1. I know a lot of you have, and the feedback from it has been incredible. So many messages, just so many messages of it resonating with people, that is helping people. You know, that's getting the message out there. It's we're spreading awareness. I know it's only just me, but if we all do things like this, you know, if you guys share the videos, if you guys, you know, instead of putting up that meme with the cat in it that day, post the video I put up and get the awareness out there. Let's get talking. You know, it's not Mental Health Awareness Week. It should be always, you know, this is my goal. I'm trying to normalize the whole thing. And also my plan is to speak more about silent illnesses as well that I currently suffer from. And this is what this video is about today, actually. So as if you've watched one of my previous videos, LPR, acid reflux and anxiety, my story so far, it is on the channel. Go check it out. That explains exactly what I've been going through for the last kind of 6 months almost. Okay, so go over to that video, check it out, and then you can come here and follow the story. Okay, because this is what the channel's about, just following my story arc from being unwell and where I want to get back into being a personal trainer, back into fitness, get my weight back up. You know, I've lost a ton of weight and I'll do a video on that very soon as well. Okay, so acid reflux, LPR, there's many symptoms. There's many reasons why people contract this illness, and I'm trying to spread a little bit of light on it because I talk to people about it and they just don't understand. Okay, so I want to talk about my visit to my ear, nose and throat doctor that I went to on May 4th, I think. May 4th, I believe. I was sent there after referral from my GP because of all these symptoms that seemed to be linking to an acid reflux problem, but nothing had been diagnosed yet because I was diagnosing myself. But being in the message boards, talking to all you guys, it seemed obvious that I had the symptoms. Okay, so went to see him. The procedure, if you don't know, I have spoken about it before. Had a chat, put a camera up my nose, and he checks the aerodigestive tract, which is the upper tract. Okay, so I've been sent out a letter to break down exactly what happened and what they found in that examination. I'll put the letter up at the end so you can have a good read, but I want to go over it. So okay, so I'll read it out. Okay, so look, I know it might be a bit boring to some of you, but it's important to a lot of us. Okay, so here we go. I reviewed this gentleman in the ENT clinic today following a GP referral. He has progressive symptoms of shortness of breath and chest tightness, which he has described as most likely associated with acid reflux. He denies true dysphagia. Am I pronouncing that right? Dysphagia, I am. Okay. Dysphagia is basically trouble swallowing. I didn't really have that, but many people do. He stopped smoking a while ago. September I gave up. I have stopped smoking. Haven't touched a cigarette since. He used to work as a personal trainer and now he feels he cannot take a deep enough breath to help him with his job. Some of the writing is really bad. It's the truth. I can't get the inhalation I need. On this video, I know I seem fine. I do a minor bit of exercise and I have to stop. Nothing like I'm used to. He was on a trial of treatment for asthma, which did not help a great deal. So they were leading me down an asthma route. It wasn't helping. The inhalers, they put me on steroids and what else? Steroids and antibiotics. they didn't solve the problem. Okay. He did not tolerate taking PPI. PPI is proton pump inhibitors. It's basically to help with to reduce stomach acid. Okay, I took them and it made me worse. It does work for some people. It didn't work for me. It made me worse. It hyped up my anxiety problems. I felt like I was going to have a stroke, if I'm honest. Okay. Examination today shows no abnormality in the upper aerodigestive tract. I'm not editing that out. Here's what it is. So that's the upper part, the throat, the sinuses. Yeah. So no abnormality. His larynx and pharynx are normal apart from evidence of LPR. Okay, LPR. I can never pronounce it. Don't judge me. Google it. LPR reflux in the form of interarythenoid erythema. I got it in one. Interarythenoid erythema. Got it. Sorry, these words are still new to me. They're still new to me. So, interarythenoid erythema is basically swelling and irritation of the throat. Well, it can be swelling or irritation of many things, but it's basically saying there's evidence of acid coming up and damaging my throat region. There is redness, there is swelling. I don't actually have a sore throat. I do feel swollen somewhat, and I used to get hoarseness, and I do get sore throats sometimes with it, but I've done a lot over the last 6 months to tackle it. So there's evidence. The LPR is there. They found it. They can see that there's an acid issue. Okay. He also suffers with allergic rhinitis. Right, rhinitis. It's basically allergies and hay fever. Okay. Which is, yes, I do, extremely bad. I'm taking what am I taking? I'm taking antihistamines for it, and it does help. It helps me loads. Okay, but it's good to know. Okay. He recommended using a Neilmed sinus rinse. It's basically a rinse, a bottle. You put some solution in it, you spray up your nose. Because he did mention, he hasn't said it in here, but he did mention the nasal passages were slightly narrowed. And he did say use this. If I'm honest, it doesn't do that much for me. It's nice to do, but it doesn't do that much for me. I think his symptoms warrant a gastroenterologist opinion. So, yeah, that's what we wanted. We wanted that. Okay. A gastroenterologist opinion to find alternative to proton pump inhibitor. And consider an OGD, which basically is an endoscopy, where a camera goes down your throat into your digestive tract, to your stomach, down your esophagus, and checks it out and tries to find the root cause of the problem, because it can be ulcers or hiatal hernias or weak LES. LES is basically the sphincter, the opening and closing to the stomach. If that is weak, then acid will just rise up. Okay. So loads there to go on. So basically, he's fine. They found LPR. There's evidence that acid is coming up and getting into the throat. There seems to be good signs that, you know, it's not worse, maybe, although I have felt a lot worse at times. And yeah, they're going to send me for an endoscopy, which I received a letter today, and my endoscopy date is on July the 20th. So 2 months time, camera down, having a look, snooping about, see what's wrong with me, find out. And then maybe we can do a little bit more and see where I need to go. So, guys, that's what my ENT has said. He said all of them things. So, yeah, that's the update. that is the update. If you're ever wondering what an ENT does or looks for, especially if you're suffering from acid reflux, that's what he did. Guys, if you go see an ENT and he doesn't put a camera in your nose and checks, then something's up. Okay, guys, so that's the update. Stay tuned. I've got the part 2 of my mental health history coming out on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Like, share, subscribe, spread the message. Come on, we're talking. Let's get this going. And subscribe, if I didn't say it already. Subscribe, share the videos, get the message out. This has been Fitness, Sickness, and Our Complex Lives. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.